What if the biggest threat to Apple's future isn't Samsung, Google, or even Meta, but a small, unconventional brand that's been quietly building its identity? Because that's exactly what might be happening right now, and it could seriously shake up Apple's 2027 plans. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps me keep bringing you more tech breakdowns like this one. So here's the situation. The AI glasses race is heating up fast. For the past few years, Meta has basically owned this space with its Ray-Ban smart glasses. They found a sweet spot, simple design, useful AI features, and no overcomplicated displays. And surprisingly, no one has really challenged them properly yet. But now, that might change. According to new reports, Nothing is planning to launch its first ever AI smart glasses in early 2027. And on paper, they sound very similar to what Meta is already doing. No built-in display, just a combination of camera, microphones, and speakers. The heavy AI processing would happen through your smartphone instead of the glasses themselves. That might sound like a limitation at first, but it's actually a strategic move. By skipping displays, Nothing could keep costs lower, battery life longer, and design much cleaner. Basically, it's focusing on making something people would actually want to wear every day, not something that screams, "I'm wearing a computer on my face." And that's where this really starts to matter. Because Apple is also working on something very similar. Reports suggest that Apple is developing multiple AI-powered wearable devices, including smart glasses without displays, expected to arrive before its more advanced AR glasses around 2028. So if Nothing enters the market first and gets it right, it could steal momentum before Apple even shows up. And in tech, timing is everything. Now here's where Nothing has a real edge: design. If you've seen their phones, you already know they don't follow the usual playbook: transparent backs, LED glyph lights, and a very distinct visual identity. If they carry that same philosophy into smart glasses, we could get something that actually stands out in a category that's currently kind of boring. Most smart glasses today look like regular glasses, and that's intentional. But Nothing might flip that idea. Instead of hiding the tech, they might make it part of the aesthetic. And that could attract a completely different kind of user, people who care about style just as much as function. This move also ties into a bigger shift happening inside the company. CEO Carl Pei has been pushing toward a multi-device ecosystem strategy. That means phones, earbuds, wearables, all connected, all working together. In fact, these glasses might not even be the first step. There are also rumors of new AI-focused earbuds launching before the end of this year, which suggests Nothing is building a full ecosystem before it even enters the glasses space. And that's smart, because the real competition here isn't just about hardware, it's about ecosystems. Meta has its AI, Google has Android, Apple has, well, everything tightly integrated. Nothing needs to create its own version of that experience if it wants to compete. But let's be real, this won't be easy. By the time Nothing launches these glasses, the market could already be crowded. Samsung and Google are both expected to release their own smart glasses soon, and Meta isn't slowing down either. They're already iterating with newer versions of their Ray-Ban lineup. So Nothing isn't just entering the race, it's jumping in the middle of it. And then there's the bigger issue no one can ignore: privacy. These glasses come with cameras and microphones built in, which means people around you might be recorded without even knowing it. And that's going to make a lot of people uncomfortable. It's one thing to pull out your phone and record something, everyone can see that. But glasses? That's subtle, almost invisible. And that creates a whole new kind of social tension. Nothing alone can't solve that problem. No company really can. But if their glasses are affordable, stylish, and actually useful, people might be willing to accept that trade-off, just like they did with smartphones years ago. So here's the bigger picture. If Nothing manages to launch these glasses at the right price, with a standout design and solid AI features, it could build a loyal user base before Apple even enters the space. And that's a big deal, because once users are locked into an ecosystem, they don't switch easily. That's how small brands disrupt giants. not by beating them on specs, but by moving faster, taking risks, and connecting with users in a way bigger companies sometimes can't. And if that happens, Apple's 2027 strategy might not look so safe anymore. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.